My name is Doyle Onnen. I'm a farm manager with Farmers National Company, and I'm stationed here in York, Nebraska. I've been farm managing for over 30 years. Well, the best management practices, that I'm more familiar with and have been utilized in the area now for some years. Filter strips are one. Those are very beneficial. And they don't take up a lot of land, but their benefit to maintaining, holding silt, things of that nature have been very good. No-till practices are always good. It's a value to keep plant residue on the soil surface. We try to implement cover crops as much as we're able, and some of that has to do with time constraints and labor, but the no-till practices are very beneficial. We're encouraging more all the time, and we've done some split nitrogen applications for corn, and those are beneficial. And that is something that probably in this NRD area, because I'm familiar with areas outside of the NRD to the south of us, and the split nitrogen application definitely would be a real plus, and we've seen some good benefits from that. Well, irrigation water management should be a natural fit for everybody. There's a lot of costs involved with pumping water, and so the need is there to be efficient with the water. I do believe that farm operators, not just from the cost standpoint of how much does it cost to pump the water, but how much do I need to apply? I don't want to over-apply. There have been some good recent studies about over-application of water and the negative impact that can have on growing a crop. So I do believe that we're much more open to new technologies and opportunities to water as efficiently as possible and at an optimum rate to grow the yield that we want. I understand that from the farm operator's side, they're looking at cost and benefit. And, if enough benefit can be communicated to the farm operator that this is good in the long term, it may not be something that is a short-term benefit. They may not perceive that it would occur, but we are trying to preserve our environment for future generation, for the farmers that are going to come. And so from that standpoint, and we did have good discussions during our time regarding soil health and maintaining our soil. I think that it is gratifying to know now that there are many in the public, and that would include even those who are off the farm, that maintaining our soil and sustaining it and having that productivity for future generations, that's encouraging that we're seeing more of that. Going forward, I have this same hope, and I know there are a lot of other people too, just agriculturalists and farmers, that we do sustain and actually improve our production practices and that we can improve our farms, and that this production that we're so critical for our country, that that we continue on successfully. And I'm very hopeful that that people will perceive us in the future, that we do understand what we're doing, and that we're not just efficient with the process that we want to provide to people here, but that we really are in the job of preservation.